nobody cares about my opinion. Who am I? But if you did, if you remember that scene by the pool, it was awkward, but none of us knew. I never messed around with nobody's man or husband, but we would try to conduct ourselves in the most professional way. It kind of reminded me.
Husband, Simon, everyone.
How are you? You're good. Boom, boom. Yes.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
He was gonna go in for a hug. She's like, oh no. People couldn't 100% get behind Fallon because of how quickly she went on to get pregnant by the person she got pregnant with, right? Portia went on ahead and quit the Real Housewives. And so to me, I was like, you seem like you're dodging accountability. And so it was all this fanfare of love is love and love wins. And let me bring this mic a little closer. Okay. But then Portia decides to quit the radio station. She's like, Portia Williams.
That's false. But Portia Guabadia is in the building. See y'all.
And I was like, oh, okay. Kenya has elected to change her entire brand. She just wants to chill, you know, get her money, have a little bit of engagement and a kiki session with the girls and go home. Something happened with Kenya and the new cast member. That was the rumor, that there was this billboard. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. It was like, oh, I would never. She just laid it on super thick. But then Kenya goes out and says, no, I didn't do that. She showed up down to the Tamron Hall show. And I'm like, okay, Kenya.
Like this before. So that's why I escalated it to the point where I was protecting not only myself, but my child.
And I was like, well, Kenya, what? This don't sound right. Now, was I willing to see enough to go ahead and download the Peacock app? No, no. Because I was still holding out. I was like, no, I ain't doing it. I'm not going to do it. The season starts and I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and download the app. Girl, I watched episode 1 all the way through 6. And I'm not a Kenya stan. I'm not a Portia stan. So I'm just like, okay, girl, I got to watch it for myself because I really need to know. And then everybody seems to be against Britt Edie. I feel like I had to say all of that, lay some groundwork so that I can really get into the meat and potatoes because that's just how I feel, okay? Anyway, if you like seeing my little face or big face, girl, I feel like I done gained a little weight, so it might be a little big. I might have a big face now. But you know, girl, if you're having a good time, girl, like and subscribe, girl, okay?